a group of middle school students came. I was speaking at a campus, and a very resourceful teacher. I keep saying that I interact with some amazing teachers and librarians. So a very resourceful teacher had gotten a bus, and they had brought the middle school students, and they were learning English. And there were two really memorable moments. One, the young boy who put up his hands and he said, "Where do you find the words?" And that was the best question I was asked in 2009, you know. I said, well, that's the question, isn't it? Where do we find the words? And that let me go back into talking about reading and why writers are readers. But in the front row that day, I had been told there was a young girl, it was her first day there. And I thought, well, what is that like? You know, she never looked up. And I thought, what is that like for her to sit there hoping that she won't be singled out, hearing this day going by in English and thinking, gosh, I'm going to have to spend my life like this. What is that like? It's not an experience I ever had. I was always bilingual. But I was really fascinated by her. What was so poignant for me about that student is she is not part of the power system. So when we as middle-class adults are in a situation where other people are speaking another language, we still have a lot of protection around us. We can get ourselves out of many situations. But to think of a teenager, boy or girl, knowing that she is going to be in this school is going to be an English-speaking school, and she is going to feel foolish. As a psychologist said to me once in Cincinnati at a bookstore, and she had a child who was handicapped and with a very marked accent. She was from a Latin American country, and she said, "No one hears my intelligence here. They hear my accent." And she said, the professional I was is gone. How do I protect my child? And those are those very complex issues that I don't think we think about, that I feel are very important for the educational enterprise that we need to be about.